In Minnesota, going green is not as difficult as you think. I'm Hannah Niemer and I'm a 16-year-old in Mendota Heights, Minnesota. In college, I want to use some of the skills I've learned in policy debate and extemporaneous speaking to go into maybe policy or environmental studies. Maybe even energy independence. An energy independent community is one in which the individuals and leaders within the community work together to utilize renewable energy. To get to an energy independent society, we have to know how to get to where we're going. A single car produces over 2.6 tons of greenhouse gas emissions annually. When you multiply that by the number of drivers on Minnesota's congested roads, it's easy to see how every individual can negatively impact global climate change. Luckily, we're on our way to an energy-independent future with the recent electric light rail program. This initiative has gotten 19,000 plus people out of cars and onto public transportation each day. In the future, for an energy-independent society, we would see an expansion in mass transit programs using sources of electricity from solar power or wind plants, not coal. You'll see people carpooling with their plug-in flex fuel tribreds using environmentally favorable biofuels developed right across town at the University of Minnesota, which uses materials from our own prairies and our own backyards. Did you know that switchgrass is the new frontier for energy development? It yields over 540% more energy than it takes to originally grow. On the road to our energy-independent future, you'll pass new construction built to the highest LEED standards. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. You'll see homes retrofitted with solar panels or groups of homeowners purchasing wind power who someday, through distributed generation, will be able to produce their own energy, selling excess power back to the grid. It's going to take more than a change in politics or transportation to become an energy-independent community. We have to change our consumption, literal consumption, by shopping locally at co-ops and farmers markets. Did you know simply reducing the amount of meat you eat per week by 20% is equivalent to driving a hybrid? On a large scale, our grocers will recycle their food waste to pig farmers. On a smaller scale, we can each compost and recycle our own food. Use energy-efficient light bulbs. Buy Energy Star appliances. Plant a tree to offset carbon. Fewer demands for resources will extend our renewable resources, speeding up our energy independence. Simple steps, smaller footprints. Knowing our future is secure, we'll all sleep better at night. Just be sure to watch out for those vampires. Those appliances that suck electricity from the grid by simply being plugged in, they account for 5% of electrical use in American homes. But besides those vampires, do you know what really sucks? Energy dependence. So even though we're out here in freezing Minnesota, we're still keeping green.